In singles quarter-final action here on Rod Laver Arena, would you please welcome from France, Luca Pouille. And his opponent from Canada, Milos Raonic.
Understandably, Raonic will go in as a heavy favourite. He's playing in his 30th Grand Slam, his 9th Australian Open. His opponent today, Lucas Pouille, is playing in his 20th Grand Slam, 6th Australian Open. And I can tell you, this is definitely his best result, because at the 5 Australian Opens that he's played previously, Lucas Pouille, he's been out first round all 5 of them. So this is his best result by a long way. On another one of those beautiful days in Melbourne, 23 degrees, very pleasant temperatures. We may as well make the most of it, because tomorrow and Friday are forecast to be very oppressive. It's a beautiful sunny day, roof open at Rod Laver Arena. And this sort of day, the conditions will suit Milos Raonic to a T because of the pace of his game. He's much more than a one-trick pony, though. He's become much more of an all-court player. Yes, he does have that booming serve. It's been as fast as 224 kilometres an hour during these championships. But there's a few more strings to his bow now. Nico Helvert is the man in the chair today.
He's going to do the contest for us. Gentlemen, welcome. I saw as well, for sure. I call for that. Just a few reminders once again. We have the warm-up, 5-minute warm-up. I will announce end of warm-up, and then we have 60 seconds to actually start the match. Serve clock in both corners and on the screens. 25 seconds between the points. Please observe it. Best of 5 sets. Tiebreak every set. If there's a final set tiebreak, up to 10 points, as you know. And Hawkeye, if you want to challenge, make sure you make it clear. Best is just to call challenge immediately. You have any questions? Milos, Elijah said he wants to give you the choice. Sorry, Luca. You want Rod Laver or ANZ? Rod Laver. Okay, ready? There we go. Well done. And it is Rod Laver. Serve, and we take a picture. You stay. Picture, please, that way.
Not surprising to hear Milos saying that he was going to serve after winning the toss, and that will be one of the big factors of this match. But there are others, and to talk us through those, Roger Rashid sits alongside me in the commentary box here at Rod Laver Arena. Rash, let's talk about the Frenchman first of all. A career moment for him, a great achievement.
Yeah, it is. Well, he needs to have these moments as well, because he's been ranked higher than this. He's there at 31, but it's good for him to get some tennis under his belt. He hasn't been convincing to this stage, but he got a little bit comfortable when he actually rose in the rankings, and then I think he got a little bit comfortable and settled, and now he's getting an opportunity here, Peter.
He got himself up to 10. That was on the 19th of March last year, and as Roger Rashid said, he goes in 31 here, so it's a fair substantial drop. We mentioned that he's been to the first round here 5 years in a row previously, and so this is a massive result for him. $5.85 million in his career, and he's coached by Amélie Mauresmo. So there is the French connection for Lucas Pouille. You might hear people call him Luca. He actually says his name Lucas, so I think he probably knows what his name is, so we'll go with that throughout the match. And there is his path through to this stage, and he's
had some tough matches,
yeah,
no doubt about that. You see his second round match there, so a lot of tight tennis, and then Alexei Popyrin, who really put him under the pump. It was a night match. It was really physical, and you know, there was a chance there that the Australian got through against Borna. That's a big win for him, a more positive movement forward. So look, he's got an opportunity to now take another step, and it's going to be a big challenge for this man, who's playing some of his better tennis over the last 18 months.
He reached one final last year, Milos Raonic, and that was at Stuttgart, where he lost to Roger Federer, semi-finalist at the big tournament at Indian Wells, where he lost to one Martin Del Potro. He's collected more than $17.6 million in his career. He too has been very much better ranked than he is at the moment. His current rank's 17, but he's been as high as 3 and that was in November of 2016. His big moment in Grand
minutes.
Slams was that Wimbledon final in 2016. He's been to the semi-finals here before. That was back in 2016. I think understandably he will go in as a pretty hot favourite, although the one question mark I have, Rash, from the other day is he was very good, but Zverev was so poor in the first couple of sets that it was hard to get a handle on how well Milos was actually playing.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And considering that Zverev broke Milos in the very first game, so then he lost 12 out of 13. This is his run. He obviously had the big one, the big match on against Nick Kyrgios was very economical. Then Stan Wawrinka, that could have gone either way. It's good to see Stan back playing some good tennis. Did the round 3 match as well, so I've seen a lot of Milos play, and again the big one against Zverev. So Zverev's just indicated to us and shown us that he's not quite there yet to really push through on the big stage here. So he's still young, still got time. But what I've liked about Milos, PD, is that he's looked pretty structured off the back of the court. His defensive action's been really good when he's pushed wide of the tennis court. Serving, his rhythmic serving has been outstanding, good variety. Looking after his serve well, and he's choosing his times the right way when he's entering the net. There was a time where he wasn't trusting his body. He was playing a bit too fast as far as getting into net. It was almost like every ball I will hit it and then try and get myself to net. So his body's not really, here's the head-to-head 3-love in favour of Milos, but his body's not...